Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family. Can you think about it? This team nearly got grouped in the UCL this season. There was a point where we're sitting like 25th in the Champions League table. And now, are we the best team of all time? Are we the best team of all time? Are we the best team of all time? I mean, you gotta say at least something. Top 5, maybe top 3. But I genuinely don't think a team has been this dominant. Yes, people mention like 08, 09 Barca, 3-peat Madrid. But if you're talking in one season, 1 year, has there been any more dominant team? Paris Saint Germain, in 2025 solely, so in like 7 months, we've beaten Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Bayern München. The only like top team left is Barca. We've beaten every single one of them, and pretty much in all of those games it's been extremely comfortable. 4-0 against Real Madrid in the Club World Cup semi-final. Man. I don't know where to start, where to end. But, I mean, that's the opinion I want people to start believing in. This is the greatest team of all time. I mean, we will soon get an accomplishment that no team has done. We need to beat Chelsea in the Club World Cup final, Spurs in the UEFA Super Cup final, and whatever international team we face in the Intercontinental Club World Cup. And we'll have won 7 trophies in 2025, becoming the first team to ever do so. Paris Saint Germain. Alright, let's talk about the game. Let's jump into the game. Paris Saint Germain started off hot. Courtois, 4 minutes in, has to make 2 insane saves on Fabian Ruiz and then Nuno Mendes. 2 insane saves he has to make. But it's not enough. Raúl Asensio. I tweeted, Madrid fans should wish the court puts Asensio in jail so they don't have to watch him anymore, because he's absolute garbage. Maybe Dembouz even got a cheeky assist for that. That would be nice. Fabian Ruiz gets the goal. A few minutes later, Rudiger. And genuinely, I feel a bit for Rudiger because he should not be playing. This dude should not be playing. I mean, even last season he shouldn't have been playing. He's absolutely cooked. Rudiger. Dembouz. 1v1. It was never a doubt. And you look back at Dembouz versus Girona, and then this goal from Dembouz, Dembouz goal versus Dunkirk as well, and it's just different player, man, different baby, different business, cementing the Ballon d'Or once again. That's the thing, Dembele he just keeps on cementing the Ballon d'Or. And I talked before about all the big teams we've beaten this year. I mean, Dembele has basically scored against all of them. and some cheeky assists as well. Then, the third goal, Fabian Ruiz. When I saw that Hakimi do a triangle, I was like, yeah, this is a goal. Like, we have to really mess this up for it not to be a goal. Bam, 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 bada bim. Fabian Ruiz. And then, first half ended. I mean, we as Paris Saint Germain supporters, we knew what was probably going to happen. We've seen this before, and it happened again. Luis Enrique takes the foot out of the gas. Why? Because he's always looking at the bigger picture. There's a reason we've won every single competition we've participated in this year. Because Luis Enrique always looks at the bigger picture, which is something I absolutely adore in him. We could have humiliated Madrid even more in this game. But Luis Enrique, what was he thinking about? The final. He wants Dembouz, Khvicha, Fabian Ruiz, Nuno Mendes, Desiree Doué. Those were the players he took off. He wanted them to be even fresher. To smack Chelsea. And people should pray for Chelsea, man. Because Madrid, this game, they were fortunate. They were extremely fortunate that we have a game coming up. If this was the Club World Cup final, it would have been like 7-0. Because in the final, we don't take the foot out of the gas. Then we want to humiliate the opponent. Take the foot out of the gas, and then it's the usual. We just try to keep the clean sheets. And one other great thing about PSG, I think in the last like 8 games we've played, we've only conceded 1 goal. And I've said this, we're the best possession side in the world. We're the best pressing side in the world. We're the best counter-attacking side in the world. We're the best defensive side in the world. Like, what are we not good at? Another great thing that makes this PSG team so insane. I mean, I watch PSG all the time. I don't know what's the weakness. The only way to beat PSG is us being extremely unclinical, the opponents being extremely clinical, and us probably making some defensive mistakes. But even then, you're probably not going to win. Even then, you're probably not going to win. But anyways, take the foot out of the gas. We have some small chances. Madrid have some small chances. And at the end, Bradley with the dancing. Gonçalo with the dancing. Golazo. 4-0. I predicted 4-2. Because I thought, Madrid had some openings. They could have maybe done something. But they were completely garbage, both defensively and offensively. And that ended the game 4-0. 4-0 Madrid. 5-0 Inter. 4-0 Atletico Madrid. That's for me the best thing with the Club World Cup. It's like, actually we were supposed to wait until next season to see the new evolution, like PSG 2.0. Because what I said last season is we played elite football, but we didn't get elite results. This Club World Cup, elite results. Bayern 2-0. Inter Miami 4-0. Atletico Madrid 4-0. Real Madrid 4-0. I hope people are prepared for next season, because this is going to be next season. It's going to be Paris Saint Germain obliterating every single team. You saw us versus Liverpool in the first leg. Should have scored way more than 0 goals. And in so many other games. But PSG, with the confidence that we have in, the morale, and the transfer window that we're going to have after the Club World Cup, that's going to be the story for next season. 3-4, 5-0 every single game. I mean, these are the best teams in the world we're playing. Bayern and Madrid were the 2 best Club World Cup sides after us. Maybe include Chelsea, but I mean, we're going to smack them as well in the final. And we've shout out to Bayern, but still. Alright, let's quickly talk about the Madrid players. Because it's going to be extremely quick. Because they basically did nothing. Courtois tried his best. Made at least 3, 4, 5 great saves. That made it less of a humiliating result for Real Madrid. Right back Valverde. Honestly, he had a cheeky game on Khvicha. I mean, Khvicha should have scored from his opportunities. He had at least 2 opportunities he should have scored from. But Valverde, decent game. He was only one of the only players I can say decent. 2 centre-backs, I mean, absolutely woeful. We knew ahead of this game that Asensio Rudiger could cost Madrid next season. But I mean, they gave us 2 goals 10 minutes in. Left back, Fran Garcia. I like his spirit. He fights. But he's not that good. Midfield, Chouameni. Why do you keep playing a centre-back in midfield? Yeah, he's just the black Declan Rice. I mean, they're just the same player. Boxer, Güler. I mean, Güler, it was just a game. Like, you're not that level anymore, Güler. And Madrid having to rely on Güler as their primary playmaker is genuinely disgusting. Before we come to the satanic trident, Gonçalo Garcia. I mean, yeah. Pachuca, Salzburg, El Hilal, all of that. That was cute. You came up against Paris Saint Germain. Even missing Pacho as well. Still kept a clean sheet. I didn't think a single chance for Madrid this game. I was scared they were going to score. Maybe that Vinny opening he had, which he should have done better from. And now we come to the satanic trident. Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, and Jude Bellingham. These player FCs, they will excuse their players for their generational disaster classes. They will excuse them. Why? They will say, oh, the team wasn't good. I mean, that's the difference between a system player and a great individual. A great individual, even if the team isn't performing, he can perform. But them 3, they're so fucking bad, man. And I want to say this. A lot of it has to do with Mbappe. Because we saw Vinny and Jude in their first season together. I mean, Jude was very overrated that season. But it was better than what we saw today. At least there, he could, run into the box because that's why he is a striker. But because Mbappe is camping in the box or camping that position, Bellingham has to act like he's a midfielder. And I will once again say it. I have never understood the Jude Bellingham hype. I've watched maybe 15 big games of Bellingham. He's maybe performed in one. Maybe that Atalanta Super Cup game. Jude Bellingham, man. Vinicius Jr. I saw him laughing at the bench when they were 3-0 down, and he tried to hide it. I've never seen a person with a weaker mentality than Vinicius. I remember a tweet I made. Vinicius had tattooed mentality on him. And I said, do you know how gay that is? Instead of actually getting a strong mentality, because you can go from having a weak mentality to a strong mentality. Instead of getting a strong mentality, Vinny tattoos it on himself. And he's going to get shipped from Madrid. It was supposed to be this summer. It's going to be next summer instead. And lastly but not least, Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe. What happened, man? You know, even I thought at least he would get some pride back in this game. I knew we were going to beat Madrid, probably humiliate you guys. But I thought Mbappe would at least get a goal or something. Once again, just pure garbage. Like Beraldo was winning duels against him, Marquinhos. I remember when Khvicha took it from him as well. Mbappe, man. And he posted a picture of like him in a PSG jersey on Instagram story yesterday as well. You're genuinely a freak. But yeah, I guess maybe the agenda isn't over, but it's basically over. I have less hate for Mbappe than I used to have before. The only hate I have left for Mbappe is him being a disgusting human, like an immoral person. But like from PSG and so on, I mean, the only thing left is the court case. Mbappe, if you have any pride left, if you have any shame left, just say keep that 55 million. If you have any pride left, man. Genuinely disgusting performance from you. And this is not something new. You know, I keep debating with these dark red fans. And they say, oh, Mbappe win the Pichichi, Mbappe this. Nobody cares what he does against Rayo Vallecano and Osasuna, man. This has been Mbappe's career. He keeps on stat padding in the league in irrelevant games. He didn't even win the league. His Pichichi goals didn't even lead to a title. They were irrelevant. The only thing they led to was a Champions League qualification. And I mean, Madrid have been qualifying for the Champions League ever since, I don't know, 1995. What a disasterful signing Kylian Mbappe has been. He's took Madrid from a two-time UCL side in 3 years to now getting humiliated on the biggest stage against Arsenal and PSG. At least PSG is respectable. Arsenal. And that's the thing, Mbappe, the biggest game. When Madrid needed you. Atletico Madrid. Arsenal. And now today, you just stunk it up, man. That Fugazi hat-trick versus Barca with a lot of fucking terroristic Barca high line, man. Fuck, man. Trying to give you a career. But don't you worry, I'll probably make another video about you, Kylian Mbappe. This won't be dead. But that could be dead, that video. Who knows? And Paris Saint Germain, let's go into it. I mean, before we go into PSG lineup, just the performance overall. I mean, Madrid couldn't do anything with the ball. I thought Madrid would try to press. No, their pressing was so fucking bad, man. I think even Inter Miami pressed us better than Real Madrid this game. With the ball, they're still as clueless as they have ever been. That defense stinks. No technicality in the midfield. No athleticism. No fullbacks. No actual centre-backs. And a disgusting front three. Like they were playing Mbappe, striker, Vinny left wing, Garcia right wing, and changing it. Sometimes Vinny was on the right. Like, look at what you guys have to do to compensate for that fucking rat, man. And that's, in my opinion, the best thing about Mbappe stuff is, when he was at PSG, it was always excuses. He could drop the biggest generational stinker, like versus Dortmund last year. And what would people say? PSG are holding Mbappe back. He should upgrade. What's the excuse now? What should he upgrade to? Should he move planet Earth? Should he go to the moon, Pluto or something? Play for a team there? Maybe should upgrade on Madrid? But yeah, let's go to Paris Saint Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma made like 1-2 good saves. One great run out as well when Mbappe came. Chill game for Donnarumma. Very, very chill game for Donnarumma, the best goalkeeper in the world. Right back, Achraf Hakimi, another generational performance from Achraf Hakimi. Defensively, I don't think he had to do anything this game. I don't even remember Hakimi having to do anything defensively. And then offensively, a genius as usual. Obviously was part of that fourth goal. Was part of the Fabian second goal, the third goal of the game. First goal, maybe he gave it to them boys that led to that goal. But another insane performance from Achraf Hakimi. I mean, what the like? Everyone's having one of the best seasons for their position of all time. Centre backs. Before I come to the captain, Beraldo, huge performance, man. Pacho out, you had to step up, and you stepped up, Beraldo. I was looking at this game as a potential futuristic Beraldo game. This will tell us a lot. And Beraldo, you had a very good game. Coming up against some great individual attackers, pocketed Mbappe, my genius. And now I come to my captain, Marquinhos. You deserve so much love and respect, man. This performance, insane, man. I even tweeted before, because I remember Thiago Silva when he absolutely pocketed Mbappe in his Monaco days. I was like, Marquinhos got to do this. And that's exactly what Marquinhos did. Yeah, Mbappe in this little pocket. He was so physical. He was so aggressive. He was always 10 steps ahead of the Madrid attackers. Beautiful performance from Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Yamal. Saka. Salah. Rodgers. Dumfries. Have I forgotten someone? Olise. Everybody is deep inside of Nuno Mendes' pocket, man. It stinks in there. It stinks. It stinks, man. Imagine how much they're sweating just seeing Nuno and then playing against him. The best left back in the world, obviously. Ability-wise, I've said it for a while. I think he's the best left back I've ever seen. Because he does it offensively and defensively in such an insane way. Like that recovery he had on Vinny this game. And then some of the dribbles he was doing. The passing. Nuno Mendes. I've also said he's the best 1v1 defender I've seen. A lot of it has to do with obviously his athleticism. Like he's an athletic freak of nature. And now we come into the midfield. Where do we rank Vitinha, Neves, Fabian as, among the greatest midfields of all time? Where? The thing is, they're competing against, Modric, Casemiro, Cruz, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. The thing I can give both of those two is, they did it for a while. They won, 3 UCLs together. So a little bit more for that top spot. But what a midfield trio. Like Vitinha. Another just casual big game. And I said this before, in games where the opponent isn't pressing that much, Vitinha will look even better than usual. And he was so calm, man. His technical ability, his ball retention, he was dropping between the centre backs, just João Neves. I mean, when Madrid tried to press, when Madrid tried to be physical, João Neves was like, I'm the big dog here, man. Who are you, Chouameni? Yes, you're taller, have bigger muscles, but I'm stronger than you. João Neves, man, he is the most complete midfielder in the world. Madrid fans want to say Valverde. I see where they come from, but I mean, he's so bad technically. He's so bad with the ball. Like João Neves, he's so good at everything, but still so good with the ball. And then the last midfielder, Fabian Ruiz, the man of the match. I made the combined 11 video, put it out on Twitter as well, and I had a full PSG midfield. People were like, oh, you must put Valverde in, you must put Jude Bellingham in. And the player they want to take out was obviously Fabian Ruiz. And Fabian Ruiz silenced them, as has been silencing everyone. I mean, this was the Euro player of the tournament. This player was absolutely huge for us in the Champions League knockout stages. Fabian Redondo Ruiz. And he's still playing unfair. Like he still was having, I don't know what it's called, like this on the thigh or something. What a performance from Fabian Ruiz. Desiree Doué, special. Sometimes he's still, over exaggerating it. But I guess that maturity comes with time. But another great performance from Desiree Doué. I mean, he had Fran Garcia wishing he was not playing against Desiree Doué. Khvicha. I can expect better from Khvicha, but still a good game from Khvicha. Created so many threats, but should have been more clinical. That's, I think, the biggest thing he has to improve on for next season. And then Ousmane Balondo. Like, he didn't even have to do that much. He's playing false nine, made a lot of great runs, scored a great goal. Could have gotten a goal. That cheeky, like when he tried to get it over Courtois, if that went in, man. Oh, yeah. We're looking at the Super Ballon d'Or. But another great game from Ousmane Dembele, proving why he's the best player in the world, why he's by far the deserved Ballon d'Or winner. I hope next time I go into Twitter, I don't see any Yamal, Rafinha, and like, please, stop. It's not good for your mental health. Like, the Ballon d'Or was ended on the Champions League final on the 31st of May. And ever since then, we've just been creating more legacy for Ousmane Dembele and Luis Enrique. Man. The big mentality, the winning mentality, the tactics, the movement, everything you have, the foundation you put at this club. I mean, who knows? You could go down as your tenure at PSG could go down as, you know, the best manager at a club. I guess maybe the best one now is like Pep at Barca. This could get better. This could get better, man. And obviously we have one more game. Should beat Chelsea. But I'm looking like we should win the Champions League next season. Like, why can't we do the double? Why should we say, oh, we've won one UCL, one Club World Cup? No, we will win the Champions League next season. That's the expectation. Yeah. 4-0. 4-0. 15 UCLs. And, you know, it was so funny when I see a lot of Madrid fans saying, oh, you've won your first UCL, you talk so much. What the fuck are you talking about? Your team stinks. Our team is elite. Irrelevant UCLs don't matter. Even our UCL, obviously it's still relevant because it just happened, but even that was irrelevant for this game. The only thing that was relevant is Paris Saint Germain is by far the best team in the world, and Madrid are far away from that. I don't know what more to say, man. We're the best team in the world. One of the best, if not the best team of all time. And we just keep cooking. We just keep cooking. Europe, be scared. Especially when we finish off this Club World Cup win. And then showcase the transfer window that we are going to have. We need to strengthen the squad because I need the Champions League next season. I need it. And Chelsea, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Arsenal, Villa, Liverpool, City. Chelsea left, Spurs left. And then the Premier League title should be revoked from Liverpool and given to Paris Saint Germain. That's been it from boy PSG. And hopefully guys have enjoyed this video. And as usual, allez Paris.